Good morning and welcome to our drone conference. This is a conference in which we'd like to showcase and talk about drone technology policy and implications in society. And my name is Claire Tomlin. I'm a professor in electrical engineering, computer science, and robotics at UC Berkeley. And I'd like to introduce Sudeep from Honeywell.
Yeah. Yeah, half of the folks are my friends and family, so.
So it's really wonderful to see you all here today. Thank you. Thanks to our speakers, our panelists, our participants, and all of you for attending the conference. What we really hope today with a series of talks, discussion, and a panel session is to really foster a conversation and discussion about drones in industry, about how government plays a role, about exciting new paradigms, and about the implications for society today. And we've assembled a group of speakers and panelists to really try to get at some of these issues. We'd like to really thank our sponsor, Honeywell. Without them, it's Honeywell's idea. Sudeep came to me and Brad and Sudeep back in the spring, and we were planning this, and it's really Sudeep's brainchild in terms of thinking about the structure of the meeting, the people who would be giving talks, and it's just been a pleasure co-organizing this meeting with Sudeep. We're going to launch into our program, but before we do that, I'd like to say a few words about CITRIS, and then we'll have a few words about Honeywell, so our sponsors in this workshop. So CITRIS, as I said before, is the Center for Information Technology Research in the Interests of Society. It was a center which was created by the California State Legislature, launched in 2001, and really the main goal behind CITRIS is to shorten the pipeline between research being done in academia and its applications, platforms, applications to companies, and to new industries. It is a 4-campus center, so its headquarters is at Berkeley, and the other 3 campuses are UC Davis, UC Merced, and UC Santa Cruz. It does a lot of things. So one of its main programs is to provide seed funding for starting up new ideas, new projects that then can get going and get their own sponsorship. It hosts 3 here in the Berkeley campus and our sister campuses, 3 main labs, the Marvell Nanofabrication Lab. So in this building, you see a whole wing, which is this nanofabrication lab, the CITRIS Invention Lab, and the CITRIS Foundry, which is a startup accelerator also hosted in CITRIS. It also has several initiatives and organizes around initiatives really in the idea of information technology in the interest, in service to society. So 4 initiatives: sustainable infrastructures, which focuses on sustainable energy, water, and transportation. And this workshop today is co-hosted within that Sustainable Infrastructures Initiative, for which I'm the director. The CITRIS People and Robots Initiative, focusing on robotics and AI, in particular the interface with people. And I'm also part of that, so it's also today you'll see a lot of talks and research pertaining to that. The CITRIS Health Initiative and Connected Communities Initiative. And so with that, I'd like to pass the mic over to Sudeep, who is going to talk a little bit about Brad.
Yeah. Brad sucks. So let's start with that. Brad Westphal is our, so Honeywell kind of figured it out in a hard way that we are doing really well on the stock market, but our organic growth is dismal. So we end up creating some startup within Honeywell. And to get to that point, they had to go through some thought processes. And Brad is the CEO of the Greenhouse, we call, the startup within the mothership Honeywell, focusing on EOV drones. So Brad will come and kind of say that how Honeywell is changing and what's our vision down the line, just in 4 to 5 minutes.